Glen Murray, 11010 Havana Street, Brighton, Colorado. First thing I want to talk to you about tonight is maybe a civics lesson that would be appropriate. And that is the purpose of this body, or at least two main purposes, is safety and services. Along with that, my concern is animal control. I've had two different incidences. One this spring, 2 animals, 2 big dogs. Phone call went to AdCom, it was after 5 o'clock. The response from AdCom is Commerce City's closed after 5. I'm not sure what their hours are, 8 to 5, 5 days a week, I'm not sure, but I know they're closed after 5 o'clock. The one back this spring, you know when I got the response came from Commerce City Animal Control? 2 days later. The animal control officer that responded, when the dogs were still there, by the way, when she responded, she got the dogs. Her response was, "Oh, I've seen these dogs. They've been on the internet. The owner's been looking for them for 2 days." And I reported them. That was this spring. Well, that was one. I was hoping something might happen to improve things. But it didn't. I had another incident this week. Phone call went in, AdCom again, after 5 o'clock. About 6 o'clock, 6:30, someplace in there. Big black dog. Gave the location. Again, AdCom says Commerce City's closed. Next morning, the postman sees this dog, proceeds to do some checking. Matter of fact, he did his deliveries, came back looking for the dog, talked to one of the neighbors. One of the neighbors called Commerce City Animal Control. Now this is about, probably 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. Nothing happened. He was so upset that he went across to the animal shelter, which is right close there, Adams County's animal shelter, talked those people into coming in and getting the dog. And by the way, this little dog is an 80-pound Rottweiler is what it is. Now, animal control, Adams County picked the dog up, took it. They've got it. I've got the records right here. You know when Commerce City responded to this call? And I realized they had 2 calls now on it. You know when the response came? Approximately 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when the response came. That's twice now. My point is this, is safety and services is one of the things you ought to do, and having animal control, and I'm not sure on the hours, but 8 to 5, 5 days a week or whatever it is not appropriate and is not acceptable. And by the way, that animal, I checked today, they had to put the animal down. So that's my concern. I wish that we could have some discussion. That needs to be handled. I know I'm not the only one that had a problem with animals, 8 to 5 in the daytime. Barking dogs, there's a lot of issues happening after 5 o'clock. And there needs to be a way for people to call and get some services after that time.
Thank you. Mr. Flannery, if you'll have somebody get back in touch with me. Thanks. Next.